Um, this is My name is Brandon Buskey. Um, this is my video intro for my class, Advanced Sports Physiology and Athlete Monitoring. Let's go ahead and get into it. About me, currently I'm a strength conditioning coach. I'm a graduate assistant at Alabama State University. I've been here since May of 2009. I graduated last December from Auburn University with a bachelor's in exercise science. I have been a U.S. Army veteran for about 8.5 years um, before I decided to become a strength conditioning coach. I'm currently married and I have two daughters, and I plan on starting my own programming business. I've already started on it, but I plan on launching it around beginning of the year, January of 2020. My journey has been quite interesting. While I was on active duty, I started volunteering as a football coach at all the local high schools, at all the places I've been. Wherever I was assigned, I just started coaching football, basketball, track and field. When I got to Alaska, I worked at West Valley High School, and they gave me an opportunity to work in the weight room with the athletes. Basically, the head coach didn't have time, and he asked me could I do it. I did it for the summer, and then I just had so many questions, and I was wondering if I was doing anything right. Was I doing anything wrong? Could I help the guys get better? And one thing led to another, and that led me to uh, ending my time on active duty and fully just diving into strength and conditioning because I was just curious about it. So, a curious, um, my curiosity kind of led me here, and it all started at West Valley High School in Fairbanks, Alaska. From there, I went back to school. Um, I left active duty within 6 months. I was back in the lower 48, and I was back in my home of record, which is the state of Alabama, and I decided to go to Auburn University. Um, because I saw that they had a good exercise science program. I started in the program, had awesome professors. That is actually how I met Professor Cody Hahn, Dr. Cody Hahn. And one thing led to another, and I just started volunteering with Olympic sports there. I had an awesome time. I was there for 2 semesters working with track and field. I worked with volleyball, softball. I worked with a little bit of everybody. And that's when I started really just trying to put puzzle pieces together of like, how do you really do this thing? How do you add everything up to make athletes better? And all that stuff started from West Valley and then led to Auburn University. Next, yeah, I had to do an internship um, to graduate from Auburn University, and one thing led to another. I just started applying. Wake Forest contacted me, asked me that I want to come up, but it wasn't just for a semester internship. They wanted me to stay for the whole year, just to improve. Um, they wanted me to stay for a whole year, so I could really see how do you progress athletes for a whole year. How do you work with athletes? How do you develop relationships with administration and coaches? And I learned a ton at Wake Forest. They needed help. I did way more than any intern could even ask for. I did programming. I led groups. Uh, I was part of a construction of them getting a new weight room. I was part of the process of like bringing in supplements, just budget everything. Wake Forest gave me an opportunity to really just dive in and really just learn things from the inside out. And I truly appreciate my time at Wake Forest University. And I was with Olympic Sports there as well. From there, I went to the CSCS conference with the Wake Forest staff. I sat for my CSCS. There's two parts: practical and written. Um, and Wake Forest gave me an opportunity to sit for that because I was under a master strength coach for a duration of a year. So I had an opportunity to sit for that test. While I was sitting for that test, I saw coaches with Alabama State University thing on their chest, logo on their chest. I just started talking to them. during lunch. One thing led to another, and I was here helping out Alabama State this summer with football, and I have learned a lot here as well, just from my time being here at Alabama State. And I'm truly appreciative for the opportunity that they gave me. And since I did so well with football, they gave me the opportunity to work, be the head strength coach for baseball, be the head strength coach for golf and tennis. And I also have cheerleading as well. And Lagrange College. My connection with Lagrange College goes back to developing a relationship of being in the class with Dr. Cody Hahn. I feel like he was an excellent teacher. He kind of bridged some of the concepts of how to help me understand how do we really make athletes stronger? What stuff should we be looking at? How do we teach movement? How do we teach exercises? And Dr. Cody Hahn, he kind of helped me out with that. I was actually looking at going to um, I think University of Texas, University of Florida. I was applying all over the place. Georgia State for grad school, and Dr. Hahn he just sent me a message like, "Have you ever thought about Lagrange College?" I was like, "No, I didn't even know where Lagrange College was," and I applied, seeing what they had to offer. The things that they are offering is exactly what I need to get myself better as a strength coach. So I took him up for his offer, and now I'm here. So just to answer some of the questions that was presented, um, I think I already asked the question who I am, and what I want. I guess what do I want to be? I aspire to be a director of strength conditioning, director of um, athletic performance. I want to go high as I can. I want to try to work at the NBA, NFL level. And right now, I'm just really cutting my teeth with just trying to get better at uh, just get better at coaching, but also the monitoring aspect of like what things do I need to be looking for? What things do I need to help the elite athletes improve their game and improve their performance? So I'm looking at everything from nutrition to biomechanics to um muscle physiology. I'm looking at everything just to be able to make my toolbox stronger so I can be able to work at the elite levels. How do I plan on to make that happen? Well, right now, this is one of the next steps of just trying to advance my education as far as how do I bridge all these concepts together? I want to get more on the scientific side so I can be able to program in a more scientific aspect and not just do the classical American squat, deadlift, bench press type of thing. I feel like there's way more ways to make athletes better, and I just want to use the research and the data to be able to lead my programming. Um, so that's how I plan on helping myself get to the next level. And what do I want to learn from this class? Like right now, I'm in the middle of programming and helping my athletes. I have a lot of off-season uh, sports. They actually start competing in the spring. So right now I'm in the middle of it, Lord. So I'm in the middle of it. So I want to help my athletes by improving my knowledge, but also understanding what do I need to monitor and what can I help them with right now as they prepare for their seasons. So that's the biggest thing that I want to learn from this class is what do I need to monitor and what specific movements or what specific things that I need to target with my athletes in the off season to help them improve themselves for their season, their upcoming seasons. Um, and I guess just a little bit personal background. I was in the military, 8 years active duty. I feel like I learned a ton as far as leadership, as far as being able to uh, really just get in there and interact with many different people of all different cultures, all different backgrounds. And I feel like that's helping me in strength and conditioning because there hasn't been too many populations I haven't worked with, I haven't dealt with. I've dealt with young soldiers, I've dealt with uh, older personnel. I've dealt with female, male. I've done it all. So nothing in the strength and conditioning world is really surprising me. I think the biggest hurdle is just probably administration and just dealing with coaches. But besides that, I've dealt with that in the military as well too. So I really feel like the military has prepared me. It's helped me mature way faster than many coaches that I actually interact right now. And I feel like it's going to be a huge advantage for me as I move forward in my career. So like I said, I have two daughters. Both of them are highly in athletics, and I'm already training them as well. So um, that's pretty much me in a nutshell. So that's my introduction. If you got any questions, you can contact me um, through email, and just can't wait to learn more from Dr. Cody and also everybody else in the class. Thank you.